Hey guys, so I really wanted to talk today about attracting your dream client and attracting your dream sitter. And this has been a science experiment for me for the past 7 years of my practice. My practice readings, it was like basically whoever wants to come. It was like a boot camp of working with a bunch of different personalities, a bunch of different expectations, and rising above my fear. That was the value of doing the practice readings. The second I hung up my shingle, so to speak, and put a website up and said, okay, I'm doing this, Spirit. And I was 3 years into my development journey when I decided to do this. And I think my readings back then were $60 or $40. The first person who sat down in front of me looked at me and said, what are my husband's email passwords? And I was so caught off guard. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never even been asked anything remotely like this. And I found that my first 10 clients were really looking for predictive, even though I'm Squamish medium, I promote that I'm a medium, I connect with departed loved ones. They were all trying to give me their power. They were telling me, like, do I quit my job? Do I leave my husband? Do I sell my house? And sure, there's a lot of workers out there who will go into that realm. That is not of interest to me. It took me dozens of clients to understand who I really wanted to work with. And I told the world of spirit and I worked it out with them saying, I really want to work as an empowering medium. I want people to be excited about their life. I want to figure out why they want to give me their power. Why do they not feel confident to make these decisions themselves? So I started working with spirit on a very soul level. I started getting to the root cause and the trigger source of why they wanted to give me their power. And once I got really clear on how I wanted to work as a medium and who I wanted to work with, Spirit helped align those clients to me. It was like a moth to the flame, and that's all I typically get now. Once in a while, I will get a wild card. We need to have these experiences. We need to expand and grow, and sometimes it takes having difficult situations. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of mediums, when they first start to do this, will take anybody, and they will attract everybody because they're not crystal clear yet on how they want to serve the world of spirit and who they want to attract. So I highly recommend, before you even sit down to kind of work that out, you need to have clients first. You need to pretty much be open to anything. And then you start to actually realize what drains you and what lights you up. Pay attention to what lights you up, because that's the type of medium that you are. And that's how you are going to work. So I hope this is helpful. And trust me, it is an energy thing. It is an energy thing. So trust yourself. Really think about, the things that bring you joy and the things that drain you when you are working out your spiritual practice and when you are developing your mediumship. And I want you to do it from a lens of the people who don't light you up and those situations that don't light you up. Don't be too hard on them about it. We don't want to get into a place of judgment where we're like somebody else is mean or not awakened or not as evolved, or et cetera, et cetera. We want to try to reserve those judgments. We have to understand that there are readers out there that will be perfectly aligned with people who are looking for that kind of stuff. You might be one of them, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to be really clear on who you want to be in this work. So I recommend that you look at that lens as you're doing your development work and as you're sitting in your practice readings. I hope this was helpful.